you guys, we are still in May. Mental Health Month is also Teacher Appreciation Week between yesterday, Monday, and coming up Friday. 5 days we are appreciating the teacher. It is national. Go and Google it. But we are appreciating them a little bit different here on Dark Ideas. Now, the first one, her name is Hayley Reneau. I probably pronounced that wrong. But she's 23 years old, or she was 23 years old. And this is out of Washington Community High School, where she was teaching at. She was a basketball and a volleyball coach, and she coached the girls' team. Now, the victim was at least 13, but under 18. Now, Hayley pled guilty to the criminal sexual abuse, and she received 90 days in jail. She also had to do the probation, and she had to also register as a sex offender. And she did resign after that. Now, this was a few years ago. Now, I also read that at the time the victim was 16 years old, and Hayley was 22. So it's like, Hayley, girl, you just couldn't wait a year and a half. It was just a year and a half. I know you were still young at the time, and she was still young, but you had a position of authority, and you were supposed to, be leading them in a better direction, and you took advantage of the situation. But I was like, well, Hayley she's so pretty. She really is. And hopefully this was a one-time thing, and hopefully everybody that Hayley will interact with in the future will be over 21 years old. I hope so. And I know that who they're calling the victim in this story, she is definitely over 18 now. She may even be over 21 now. So hopefully Hayley has learned her lesson, because she has to register as a sex offender, and that hinders a lot of places you can live at, and even jobs that you can have in the future. If you have that sex offender under your belt, you get turned away for a lot of things. I know a lot of people that, did things that were, either they got lied to of their age, or the age they were interacting with this person, or they got caught up in some things, and now they're like in their 50s, and they still have to register for something that happened when they were like 22 and the person was 16, and they still have to register, and you have to keep reliving it. It's like you never could move on. So it kind of sucks ass, to say the least. The next one is Loryn Barclay. She admitted to having sex and oral sex with a student in a local park and also at his home. Barclay is a former Missouri substitute teacher. Barclay was 27 at the time, and the person was under 17 years old. She was sentenced to 5 years probation, and she has to register as a sex offender. So yeah, registering, it does suck. Again, it hinders a lot of stuff in your life. And people can just look you up and point you out. It really does. And it follows you into the day you die. And when you're dead, it still says you are a sex offender. So unless you have a lot of money, like these celebrities, it's going to trail you. It's definitely going to trail you. Now, Brianne Altice, she is out of Utah, and she was teaching at the time English at the Utah High School. She admitted to SAing 3 male students. One was 16 and 2 were 17 years old. This teacher was 36 years old at the time. Now, when she bonded out, she did a Mary Kay Letourneau, and she started to continue sleeping with the 17-year-old boy. She did. And she got caught. So she said that she was belittled at home, and that she was dealing with self-esteem problems. This is why she started to, behave like this and assault these very young children. Because to make it so bad, Brianne, she had a 16-year-old son at home. Now, she was given 30 years, I guess 10 years per each student, but they actually don't think that she will do the full time. So yeah, she was the only one out of these 3 women that got some substantial time. And I will definitely be bringing you the rest that we will be honoring for Teacher Appreciation Week. And I may just go ahead and continue to add these on to the repertoire, because you already know that they are definitely adding on. Desperate teachers, most definitely.